All I can say is that the fake news just doesn't get it, do they?
And the fake news, my gosh, they let down all of us. They let down society for 2 years when they glorified the Black Lives Matter movement. Remember that? They glorified it, they sanctified it, and they were terrible to cops. Cops needed to be defunded. They needed to be totally reformed. They were racist. They were sexist. They were terrible. And what did that leave us with? That false information, by the way, and it's all lies. The greatest threat posed to black men in America is not from white cops. You can look it up. What did it leave us with? Horrific crime. Horrific crime. All over the place. Shootings. Here in New York, racist attacks against Asian people. New York, also Oakland, San Francisco, plenty of places. Subway attacks. Have you been on the train lately, commuter railroad or subways? And of course, smash and grabs all over the place. Now, I'm linking it, yes, to the Black Lives Matter movement that glorified violence and stigmatized police. And now people don't try to help police. He went that way, officer. No, they take out their phone and try to catch them making a mistake, possibly. Maybe they can go viral. It's absolutely terrible. And they're also going after just ordinary stuff, not just high-end watches and things like that. At the drugstore, they're stealing nail polish and toothpaste and getting away with it. It's essentially not a crime in major parts of the country if it's below $1,000. If nobody gets hurt, hurt, take it. Why not? So last night I went to the drugstore. Late at night, I kind of wanted some candy. I had not seen this before in New York City. Look at this. I know the Gillette razors are under lock and key. They're ridiculously expensive and very easy to steal. But did you know that Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, licorice, Jolly Ranchers, gummy Lifesavers are under lock and key? I don't blame the stores. They're being ripped off left and right. I blame the media. I blame Joe Biden. I blame all the dishonesty that has been promulgated about cops. This is one of the results. I also blame Joe Biden. Ooh, by the way, bad start to his day. Bad start. He's trying to talk about COVID relief here.
Now, I don't like to, outline the next steps we're taking against. I'd like to outline the next steps we're taking against the Omicron variant. Just since Thanksgiving, I've tapped Dr. Tom. I hope I pronounced it Inglesby. Correct? Is that right? When you're indoors in public places, you should wear the mask. And there are a lot, lots of different kinds of masks out there. And the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, says that wearing a well-fitting mask of any of them is certainly better than not wearing a mask if it's well-fitting. What if over your nose?
I mean, what do you say? Give it up? This is embarrassing for you. It's embarrassing for the country. Thanks. Over the nose. Got it. He did have a word for the social media companies who, for some reason, really seem to listen to this guy.
If you haven't gotten vaccinated, do it. Personal choice impacts us all, our hospitals, our countries. I make a special appeal to social media companies and media outlets. Please deal with the misinformation and disinformation that's on your shows. It has to stop.
All the shows that are put out by the social media companies.